What's going on YouTube? It's your boy man, and today I'm back at it again with another reaction video for y'all. Today we have 10 people who do weird things. I see people in the United States do weird things on a daily basis. I don't be surprised by it. I just keep it going to keep on tending to myself, because I'm a stay to myself type person. I don't get into all that stuff other people be into. That's what you gotta do. Don't be surprised by nothing. Just keep it moving, but be aware of your surroundings. But hey, let's get into this video. Let's check it out. We finna see what these weird people are into.
Hello everyone, be honest with us. Have you ever had a weird hobby your friends didn't quite understand? Or maybe you were crazy about an artist and your pals just couldn't get what you saw in him or her? Probably all of us have experienced something similar, but the people we're going to tell you about today have more than weird hobbies, and they're not embarrassed about them either. Today, you're going to meet some people who don't care about other people's opinions and just do whatever they want. Let's get it on. Jisha. Just looking at this makes your skin crawl. Jisha is a brave beekeeper's wife from the Indian state of Kerala, and what she's doing right now wasn't for fun. The woman put on a mask made of several hundred living bees in order to raise public awareness of their extinction. And Jisha's little son followed her footsteps. Just look at how the bees love chilling on the boy's fist. According to his mother, honey is a product that should be used by everyone without exception.
Bro, not me. I don't mess with bees like that. No, I don't mess with wasps. I don't mess with wasps. I don't mess with bees. I don't mess with yellow jacket, hornets, dirt divers, or none of that, because they be stinging you. Honeybees don't really do that much. They be pollinating the flowers, but people like to kill and destroy and burn up half of the world and don't understand. You got the bees be pollinating and everything, and people just go out there just burn up half of the earth just because they be mad or out there doing something stupid. Hey, but let's get back to the video.
It contains elements that strengthen our teeth and bones. That is why everyone on Earth should take care of at least one beehive, Jisha says, in order to protect bees from extinction. But it's not just because we might end up living in a world without honey. The fact is that bees are crucial to the maintenance of the natural ecosystem, and the reduction of their population has a negative impact on nature. So how was Jisha's face after this experiment? Well, like always, she says that honeybees don't attack humans, and we shouldn't be afraid of them, but we advise you not to conduct such experiments without proper preparation. Margaret. This is Margaret from the American state of Kentucky. She has a strange addiction to bee stings. Over a decade ago, she started using them as therapy for arthritis, but over time, Margaret became obsessed with this treatment, and at some point, it became a habit. Today, she stings herself at least 15 times a day with bees that she rears in her backyard. Some internet users are very critical of Margaret's hobby, but not because it may seem strange.
She tripping, bruh. They got medical stuff you can use for that. She using bees, but bees die after they once bee stingers are removed, they die immediately. I think they die immediately a couple minutes later after they stingers come off. I know that. Hey, imagine going to this woman YouTube video and looking at the comment section. I bet the comment section is through the roof. I know they be roasting this lady left and right, but let's get back to the video.
Strange. Environmentalists believe that this behavior is unacceptable in the face of bee extinction. After all, if you make some calculations, Margaret kills at least 5,500 insects every year for the sake of her hobby. Kusumvati. This old lady doesn't have to worry about spending too much money on food. She's 80 years old and has been eating sand for more than 60 years now. Kusumvati first tried it at the age of 15 and has been eating it ever since. But this woman from the city of Varanasi does not just use this natural resource as a dietary supplement. According to her, she consumes about 2 kilograms of sand a day, and she's never been to a doctor in her life.
I think you certain parts, some you can eat. I think you can eat dirt. I know you can eat clay. They got some clay that you can eat and consume, and it won't do nothing to you. I think where I stay at, they got some clay where you can you got clay down like close to a riverbank, pure red clay where you can get and consume, but I don't know where it's located at and don't plan on going to find it, because you got an alligator down there close to 27 feet, and guess who it ain't about to get? Your boy right here. But hey, let's get back to the video.
Kusumwati claims that her gastrointestinal tract and teeth are absolutely healthy. By the way, some scientists say that there is a very logical explanation for this. First of all, sand and soil have properties that can protect the human body from certain types of toxins and parasites. Secondly, they contain large amounts of nutrients such as calcium or iron. So, maybe adding some sand to your diet isn't as crazy as it sounds. Paularrow. Nowadays, with the internet being everywhere, people become popular for doing just about nothing. That's exactly what happened to Paularrow, a normal bloke from London who went viral after appearing on TV in 2009. What's interesting is that he appeared in the news of the British TV channels without being invited. The fact is that he mysteriously appears right behind the news anchor every time, while looking completely casual. For example, in some news reports he's talking on the phone. Paul says he's been on about 100 live broadcasts in his entire life. At that time, the British capital became the centre of numerous protests, including one right before the G20 summit. The man realised the reporters interviewed everyone except him, so Paul decided to get into the picture in another way. According to Paul,
I don't blame. Don't nobody want to interview you. Them people go out there doing a job. You just going out there to edit. He go out there going to every interview, every broadcast. Them people doing, walking by on your phone. He know exactly what he doing, bro. He out there just trolling people left and right, just trying to pop up in the news, bro. Them people say they got a job to do. They not worried about you. But let's get back to the video.
The reporters behaved in this way because he was not like everybody else, so he wanted to show that overweight people are equal members of society. Kevin. When we were kids, many of us probably wanted to break an arm or a leg so that we could walk around with a painted cast like people do in the movies and stay at home for a couple of weeks. Kevin is now a respectful adult living in the US, but he never forgot his dream. He has already spent dozens of thousands of dollars on casts and bandages, despite not having any broken bones in his body. At the age of 12, Kevin had his first and apparently only real cast. Ever since, casts have become his passion. He doesn't even hide the fact that the reason for his addiction is not the cast itself, but the attention it draws. Not only does Kevin like to feel the interest of others, but he also loves to tell them fictional stories about how he got hurt.
There's actually, I was in the subway, this guy tried to steal my wallet out of my back pocket, and I just quick right hook, boom.
Kevin's girlfriend has already given him an ultimatum.
This man, he going around lying and talking about he breaking certain parts of his body just so he can wear a cast. Hey, you know what happened when you keep on saying that this happening to you or that happening to you, then eventually that actually happened to him, and it be worse than what he making it is. Then what he go do? He ain't gonna be able to do nothing but just sit up there in pure agony. But hey, let's get back to the video. This man is tripping, not me.
It's either her or the casts, but Kevin claims that abandoning his casts is like cutting off his own arm or leg. Apparently, his addiction is more important to him than a relationship. Michael Carmichael. American decorator Michael Carmichael painted an ordinary baseball with paint every day for over 30 years, and here's what happened. It eventually turned into a giant ball that weighs more than a ton and is already in the Guinness Book of Records along with its owner. Initially, the baseball was only 7 centimeters in diameter. The first layer of paint was applied to it back in January 1977. Since then, every day the number of coats has been increased by at least 1. Every new coat had to be of a different color than the previous one. In addition, on each layer, Kevin wrote a number so as to not get confused in the calculations. Now the ball is so big that in order to hang it, he uses special metal holders, and sometimes it even attracts tourists to Alexandria, Indiana. Many people call it strange, but they still come to see it, and some of them even contribute to the project and apply their own coat of paint. Christopher Sylvester.
I like that one. That one, I wouldn't do it, but it seemed like something that everybody else probably would partake into. but not your boy right here. I paint something. I can actually paint and draw, but I don't do none of that stuff he doing. But hey, let's get back to the video.
Esther. Sometimes we all want to spend the weekend lying in bed and doing nothing. At such times, you can allow yourself skipping this week's housework, but this guy went an extra mile, so to speak, and didn't clean his house for 15 years.
It's a functional kitchen, as you can see.
It's really bad. It's bad.
Christopher never touched the detergents from the moment he moved there. When he finally realized the magnitude of the disaster, it was simply impossible for him to deal with it alone. That's why Christopher was helped by British television specialists to
Bro, that's just nasty. You didn't clean your house for 15 years. Where he do? Bro, where do this man bath at? He must be go out there and find a little puddle and just get up in there and just pick some water with a pail and pour it on him. That bathroom was nasty. You saw the tub? Imagine going to his house and see that big old nasty brown stain sitting down there in the middle of his tub. That just, bro, what? I know he be walking around the house musty. I know he better have him some deodorant or something. Bro, not me.
clean the house. Tamara Holland. People collect all kinds of things, from coins to candy wrappers and all kind of useless things. But Tamara decided to build a collection of something more delicious: Christmas gingerbread. In just 5 years, Tamara has collected 800 items related to gingerbread. Watches, Christmas tree decorations, kitchen utensils, magnets. Her house is just full of gingerbread. It's like Christmas every day. But the main dream of the gingerbread lady was to build a real-life gingerbread house. Not one that you could eat, like those that we see in Christmas markets, but a proper house suitable for living. And not long ago, she managed to bring her idea to life. Just look at her genuine happiness.
Do you like it? It's beautiful.
Derek Nance.
Hey, I go there just to get some. Do she sell any of the gingerbread cookies? You know, hey, them gingerbread cookies do be. I got one from the store one time, and it was bland and ain't had no taste. I got it from I don't know what store I got it from, but I went to the store and got a gingerbread cookie before. You know, that was the nastiest cookie I ever tasted. It was in one of them little plastic clear wrappers. Didn't have no taste, no nothing. Oh, nasty cookie. I'm gonna have to get my own and make my own gingerbread cookie. But let's get back to the video.
While more and more people around the world are switching to vegetarianism, this guy decided to do the opposite. He only eats raw meat.
Would you like to sample our vegan bacon? 100% meatless.
Yes, please.
Sir, is there a problem?
I'm just making sure no one ever has to eat this.
6 years ago, Derek was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome, and that's when he first started taking his diet seriously. It turned out that many products that are considered healthy simply don't work for Derek because of the peculiarities of his digestive system. He tried dozens of different diets until he heard about the paleo diet. This philosophy is based on the belief that modern humans should eat the same food as cavemen before the invention of agriculture. Then, Derek immediately felt better and has never cheated on his diet since. In addition to raw steaks and byproducts such as kidneys and liver, he also drinks blood.
Cheers.
Bro, this man is beyond nuts. He on another level, not me. That's one thing I do not play with. Your boy don't eat no raw meat. I don't drink no blood. I don't know. I don't care what he doing, but you won't catch your boy right here eating no raw meat. Anything that you cook should be cooked over a fire. Therefore, I don't eat nothing medium rare. If you cook my food, well done. I don't care if you like your steak or pork chop or whatever. You cook medium rare. Your boy I don't play that. Hey, I'll slap somebody down. You'll bring me a steak that's medium rare. That's just nasty. You eating a steak and blood come running out of it. Well, you out of your mind, bro. I'll tear your whole restaurant up. I'm lying. I wouldn't do all that, but hey, you have to take that back and give me something that's well done. I don't eat no medium rare steak, blood all in it. Them people are nasty, bro. But let's get back to the video.
According to him, it contains electrolytes and useful trace elements necessary for the body. Derek's unusual lifestyle doesn't interfere with his interaction with people or his daily routine. You won't believe it, but his girlfriend is a vegetarian. Apparently, it doesn't even affect their relationship at all. Jenny Cox.
Bro, I thought he about to have gout, cause red meat give you gout, bruh. Then red meat give you he must don't get no intestinal worms or no what's that called, no tapeworms, all that from eating red meat. But I know for a fact red meat will give you gout. You eat too much red meat, you'll get gout. This man about to have gout out of this world. But hey, let's get back to the video.
This woman knows more about saving money than anyone else. She goes to a sporting goods store twice a week to do cycling. Jenny doesn't want to spend money on a gym membership, and she's probably right, isn't she? But that's not all. For example, she puts a couple of heavy bricks in the toilet bowl to save water consumption when flushing.
This is my toilet. Water displacement.
This also applies to the pool. In order to reduce its volume, Jenny also filled that with sand. However, this is not the only trick she does to the pool. Jenny makes her children wash their dirty clothes in it. The chemicals in the water are the same as those in the detergents. By the way, it's interesting how Jenny cleans the pool.
Bro, that's just nasty, bro. No, not me. Man, she tripping. I don't care how much she trying to save this or try to save that, bro. You going to a public place out there working out, you can just get you a regular bicycle, take the front wheel off there, get you something, put the little thing at the whatever that little thing called that the front wheel go on, set that on top of something, have the chain still on there, you can get the just pedaling away. Man, ain't nobody. Nah, I'm not doing all that, but I wish I would. I'm not going to no public place. You can work out at home. You can go to the store. How she got all that other stuff? She spend money. You can go to the store, get you a couple weights, take that home and get to working out with that. You can jog, run around the house, or do something. Man, she doing too much. But hey, let's get back to the video. I guess she trying to save, but not washing no clothes in no pool. That's beyond me. But let's get back to the video.
Pool too. Instead of usual detergent, she just adds some baking soda to it. It's cheaper and no less effective than modern products, she says. Psst, dude, are you looking for new technologies and great gadgets? Are your thoughts focused on the future? Do you love huge vehicles?
Hey, I need that little gadget. I don't know what that was, but your whole body suit up in a VR. Hey, I need me one of them, bro. I need to get my hand on one of them. I'm finna get in the VR world and go ham on some of these characters, cause they be cheating. But hey, that's it for my reaction. Let me hold up. No, it ain't. Let me see what else they got.
And can't imagine your life without robots around you? Then visit TechZone and you'll find all this and more. The link is in the description. You interested? Great.
Well, that's it for my reaction to 10 people who do weird things. Most of them did weird stuff, and not all of them did weird stuff. The man with the meat, he did some weird stuff. The lady eating the sand. Some people eat sand. Not me. I don't eat sand or none of that mess. But some people out there eat sand. What else? The lady with the gingerbread. They got people out there do the worst thing to her. They got people that still got Christmas lights up ever since from 2010. Probably, you never know. Some people out there be doing stuff that you ain't never thought of. The lady putting baking soda in a pool. You can't do that. I think now. I'm just saying, but I know you can't wash your clothes with baking soda. You can't wash your shoes with your clothes and stuff with baking soda. You can brush your teeth with baking soda. Not all the time, but you can brush your teeth with baking soda to get them white and clear. But hey, if you like my reaction to 10 people who do weird things, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The original link will be down below. Without that being said, stay safe out there. Your boy out. Peace.